Live here on YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
Good to go. The Buying Resources Q&A, episode 34, is that correct? Brilliant stuff. I've got Aaron joining me today. David's still away, so Aaron's stepping in and is going to be asking me the questions from our network.
Yep.
Hope you've all had a good week. And yeah, far away, Aaron.
Let's go. So Simone is working in technology as a developer and has asked us how long do we normally spend looking at CVs and what the things recruiters are looking at.
How long looking at CVs? To be fair, you've got to really be bearing in mind that probably the average time is around 60 seconds, and I know that sounds bad, but it probably is the truth. From our point of view, I mean, it depends on the role you're working on, how many CVs you've had, but yeah, it's got to be punching to the point. It probably is a fair statement to say 60 seconds. How are you finding that yourself, looking at?
Yeah, it's just trying to pick up as much as we can quickly, basically. So trying to find out experience, any qualifications that the client's potentially looking at, and just making the most of that CV quickly.
Yeah, I think you've got to really bring to the forefront your key skills, especially in relation to the role that you're applying for, and yeah, really make it very, very focused around what you want to be doing, what you've done in the past, where you've added value, and yeah, I think that's sound advice.
Yeah, 100%. Second question's come from Ben. Ben's a project manager in London, working for a telco operator in a permanent job, but is looking to go contracting after 10 years, now his kids have grown up. Where should he look for contract jobs, and is there any places we recommend they should upload a CV to, perhaps job boards or anywhere else?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it depends on what you're doing and where you want to focus your efforts, Ben, and what your skill set is. But I mean, job boards, yeah, nothing's really changed from a job board perspective. JobServe is still really good for UK-based and London-based contracts. Is there an agency that specialises in what you do? Maybe good to get in touch with them. Again, feel free to get in touch with us, and we'll give you some sound advice on a one-to-one basis. But yeah, job boards, LinkedIn, use your network. Who do you know that's doing something similar to you or skill set wise that can help you leverage some traction from a contract point of view? Get yourself out there, get yourself known, do something different. But yeah, make yourself available. And yeah, I think JobServe wants the usual job boards still work really well. LinkedIn, make yourself available. Say that you're looking for opportunities, and yeah, just get yourself out there and make the effort basically.
Especially again, come back to CVs, just make sure you've got the keywords on there as well, you know, what kind of roles you're looking for, and make sure the keywords are on your profile, and that's what people will pull up when they're searching.
Absolutely, and if there's someone you really want to work that, you know, is a key client or key customer for you, then approach them directly, nothing wrong with doing that either. So yeah, I hope that helps, Ben.
So the third question, Kathy, she's a business analyst and wanted to ask, when was the best time to bring up the fact she needs flexible working or some days working from home? Should she put it on a CV but risk the chance of not being called about certain jobs, or wait until she speaks to the recruiter or actually has the interview with the company? She's only looking to have 1 or 2 days from home, not all the time, but needs flexible working for her children.
Okay, yeah, I mean, difficult one. It depends on the sort of role you're applying for. I mean, maybe if you're applying for roles that allow it from the offset, then it's not necessarily a problem. I wouldn't really put it in the CV, but I would have that honest chat with your recruiter, and it sounds that you are using a recruiter to apply for positions. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fundamental that he knows, so that he can pre-warn the client. Not the sort of thing you want to get into discussing later down the line. That you probably wonder why you hadn't discussed it up front. But be honest, you know, if it's fundamental that you do those 1 or 2 days a week from home, is it something you have to do immediately? Can you sort of explain that once you're there, you've got your foot under the table or foot under the desk and are up and running in the role? Is it something you can develop into longer term? I don't know exactly how your personal situation is, but yeah, be honest about it with your recruiter for sure. I think it'd be very challenging to have to face that further down the line in any kind of negotiation once having secured, you know, the potential role. I think you have to be very open about it.
Yeah, I think with permanent positions, it's becoming a lot more commonplace that people are offering flexible working. So again, when you're looking for roles, if you're honest from the outset with your recruiter, then they can look for roles that offer flexible working.
That allow that scenario, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think just be upfront about it and yeah, be honest and open with your recruiter for sure.
Of course, the next question, Daniel is up in Stockholm. He's working as a solution architect and has asked us what was important to recruiters when deciding which companies we work with.
Good question. To be honest, I mean, it's all around process and the experience of both ourselves and our candidates or applicants. You know, what's the process like? How we feel in that the engagement is. Are our candidates going to get a good experience from engagement?
Lost the connection.
Exactly. So yeah, I think we've lost one of the connections there, unfortunately, on one of the streams. But yeah, I think it's all about really how we feel the relationship's going to develop for both ourselves and for our applicants. Because at the end of the day, you know, we want to give everybody a good experience. So it's all about process, engagement, feedback, timescales. So I mean, yeah, it's the same for us as it would be for you. If you're approaching a company directly, how would you want to be treated? What we try and do is obviously make sure that you are treated how you want to be at those early stages. So, yeah, it's all about engagement and communication, basically.
Yeah, 100%. It's just the willingness to work together and, you know, just have an open communication channel.
Yeah.
That's
So,
important.
so again, I hope that helps you. It's just all about that engagement, communication, and process for sure.
Last question is from Karen. She's going to be based in Amsterdam and has asked us what are the best neighbours to live in as an expat. Nothing too close to the tourist area, but close enough to get to Central Station. This is your speciality.
Well, I get asked this question quite a lot, and to be honest, I mean, it really depends on you, Karen. What I would advise is that you just get out there, get a feel for the place, and just get to kind of experience the various areas and what works for you. Difficult to say. I mean, to be honest, Central Station is pretty much commutable from most of the local districts in Amsterdam. Where's the role going to be based? Where are you going to be working? Have you got kids? You know, the Canal District is very, very popular, but also very expensive. And you've got South Amsterdam, East and West, all very, very popular. My advice would be literally go and get out there, experience what works for you, talk to some people that maybe do it already, create some connections on LinkedIn, find out what works for people, what doesn't work. And yeah, I mean, fundamentally get out there, spend some time in the country or in Amsterdam, just get a real feel as to where you feel most comfortable. Very difficult to say this is a good place, but they know your whole situation, and everywhere is pretty much commutable. Really good transport network. Obviously, cycling is a massive thing out there. So yeah, just go out there, get a feel for where you want to be, and take it from there.
That's it. That's all our questions this week.
All right, thank you very much, guys. I hope everyone's had a good week and got some exciting plans for the weekend. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.